What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that.
What it do, Popeye's chicken? It's me, Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I'm here with a new behind the scenes tea video. So, you guys, after this week's explosive episode of Bell Collective, SoGucci sat down and did an interview with Carlos King, where she gave us even more behind the scenes tea on her relationship with Selena throughout the years, her relationship with the girls, and her marriage to JJ. And baby, when I tell you she dropped some tea and had a lot of shady things to say, honey, she had me gagged. So you know if she had me gagged and gooped, then Selena and her oldest daughter, Sanjay, had to have felt some way. And oh, baby, they did. And trust and believe, they clapped back with some tea of their own. But first, let me have you guys listen to what SoGucci had to say in her interview with Carlos.
They were divorced when that show aired. They were divorced. But when I met Jay, him and Selena were legally separated.
Okay, so when you met Jay, was Bring It a part of their lives? The show Bring It?
No, when I first met Jay, the girls probably was about 6 years old, Carlos, and Bring It wasn't even a part of their lives. You know, when I met Jay, you know, he didn't have the girls at first, but then at some point, you know, the girls moved with him. The girls moved with him. Even Selena had her son, which was a terrible accident where he got killed. He actually stayed with Jay also at a point in time. So when I met Jay, the girls were staying with Jay. I had my own house. Jay had his own house. I would come over there. I would cook for them. I would clean for them. I would do their homework. Selena was nowhere in sight, you know. And she said, you know, I never did nothing for the girls. Don't forget, Gucci was there. I combed their hair. I cooked their dinner. I helped them with their homework when you was running the streets. Jay and I took the girls on their first flight to Disney World. You know, we spent a lot of time. We did family things together. And Selena was nowhere in sight. Selena showed up when the casting for Bring It showed up. All of a sudden, I want to be this super mom. And Jay was okay with that. He was like, well, this would be a chance for the girl, for her to spend time with her girls. So that's when Selena was kind of in the picture. But from 6 years old all the way up to about 13 or 12, but actually the girls stayed with Jay until they graduated from high school. Selena didn't have the girls, you know.
Allegedly.
And I was a very important part of their life. That's when it came. That's why my daughter got and was having this thing where, Mama, you know, I need you. But I was neglecting, and I'm gonna be honest, I was neglecting my daughter trying to win a man. You know, I would get up and actually go over to Jay's house, cook their dinner, you know, help them with their homework, comb their hair. Selena wasn't there, you know, she was working her Hooters job, you know, or whatever she was doing, but she wasn't there for the girl. And they seem to forget that. You know, I neglected my family, you know, which was wrong, you know, trying to win a man. At the end of the day, I feel like I was put on the back burner. And then when Bring It showed up, you know, I'm at every competition, DD4L, we doing, you know, supporting them all to the fullest. You know, I was in the background. I was never like, hey, look at me, I want to be on TV and this. And Carlos, and if you know me, I'm not thirsty for this, you know, it showed up in my lap. God gave me this, and I'm going to use it, you know what? And I've been humble, but, you know, at some point, I got to pop my shit. So, but at the end of the day, you know, I played a very important role in the girls' lives. And I just don't want them to forget that. I don't want Selena to sway them to think I'm such a bad person, you know.
Woo, child. Well. The tea has been spilled. Now, I don't see this lady lying and saying that they didn't raise those girls if they did not, and that if she wasn't a vital part of their lives, if she weren't, because Selena and JJ would dispute that, I would hope. You know what I'm saying? Don't really know why Selena didn't have her girls with her. I don't know if it's because she wanted to live her life. I don't know. We don't know. We weren't there. But it was quite interesting that SoGucci admitted that she neglected her own child to be this mother figure, trying to be, you know, wifed up by JJ. That's a big thing to admit. I can applaud her for being honest about it, because we all do make mistakes. None of us are perfect as mothers, including Selena. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give her grace as well, because we don't know what was going on in her life at the time. It was messed up though that, you know, you were neglecting your own child to be there for them. And if you remember last season, her daughter was even saying that, like, you know, you kind of like disregarded me to be a mother figure to them, and she kind of felt like she was left behind. So that statement was very true, you know what I'm saying? And it did cause a lot of hurt to her daughter, you know, and hopefully, you know, that has been fixed and mended, you know what I'm saying, as a family and with them as mother and daughter. And it's sad to see them taking 10 steps back, because they were doing so much better in the beginning of filming for season 3. But Gucci had a lot more to say. Let's get into it.
And JJ were still married though, right?
That's correct. They did.
And you were, what people don't know is, I want you to clear this up. When Bring It first started, they made it seem like JJ and Selena were still married, although you're saying they were divorced. Okay? You were dating him at the time, and they wouldn't show you, so you had to sit back and watch your man appear on camera with his ex-wife, pretending to be in a relationship with her.
That's right. I mean, that's correct. Several times they would shoot a scene. It'll be him, her, and the girls, and I'm sitting on the outside. Yes, that made me feel a type of way. Like, you know, I'm like, wait a minute, you know, I didn't feel right about it, to be honest. You know, I didn't feel right. I was like, but I never got in between them. I always was nice to Selena and the girls and greeted them, but I was feeling a certain type of way. I'm like, this is not right. But you know what, Carlos? I was like, I'm still gonna support them. You know, I'm hollering DB4L, this is my husband. And because I was so humble and did what I was supposed to do, God allowed those tables to turn. You know, and they didn't want to let people know who I was. You know, we'd be at competition, and his daughter would be like, hey, I got mommy and dad here. And I'll be sitting there, and she turned the camera. She didn't want people to know who I was. I would hold event, and, you know, they'll make sure, oh, let's not hashtag Gucci or at her, because I don't want people to know who she is. And I'm not for sure if they was doing it because they didn't want to hurt their mom feeling. I don't know. But now that the tables are turned, and that's why I think when people get in misconstrued, they like, oh, not her, Abel. It should be Selena Abel. You know, why pick her? Who is that? And then I've been doing big things, you know, here in Jackson and with my life. You know, I started from the grind. You know, Gucci got her bachelor's, master's degree. You know, I paid the cost to be the boss.
Now, I watched Bring It. I don't remember them trying to make it seem like JJ and Selena were together. Like, they were always separated. You know, he came in, did his little funny stuff, you know, would even perform with the girls. Selena would perform with the girls sometimes. But they never tried to make it seem like they were together. So that's funny to me that they blatantly, according to SoGucci, blocked her from being on the show, even though they were in a relationship with one another. Maybe they just wanted to focus on them as co-parents and the girls. I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. You know, I don't know about that. I don't know. That's hella weird. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that JJ even went along with it, to me, is weird. Because I would have been like, no, I'm in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I want to show my woman, you know, this woman that has helped raise these children, you know. That's just really odd. But hindsight is 2020. You never know. They were green to reality television at the time. Who knows what was going on? But take a listen to what else she had to say.
You better start on these girls a day. Yes. So I wanted you to address that, because when we saw tonight's episode, Selena and Latrice had a scene, and Selena shared her side of what was going on while you and JJ were seeing each other. Did you know that Latrice and Selena were as tight as they appeared to be in tonight's episode?
No, I mean, Carlos, she didn't show up season 1. The guys mentioned her in season 2. All of a sudden, you know, oh, me and Latrice got an issue. She showed up, you know. She can't be like me, like an eagle and fly alone. You know, they like pigeons. They got to flock together. And she never, I mean, I'm like, where were you, Latrice, when Selena son died at the. I didn't see you at the funeral. I didn't see you at the. So you're her best friend. I've never seen you there. Even Carlos at the baby shower. Latrice, I got the text message where she texted me, Gucci, what's the location of the baby shower? If this your friend, you should know where the location of the baby shower is. I got the text. So all of a sudden they best buddies now. So I mean, it ain't nothing, Latrice. So I'm like, enemies link up, or whatever you want to call them, they link up sometimes. So there's, hey, let's go against Gucci. Even though Selena slept with her husband,
Allegedly.
Ain't no allegedly when Clifton already admitted it, child. And so did JJ. He just didn't know that Cliff was the man she was sleeping with at the time. OMG. Do I think that Selena and Latrice are real true girlfriends? I think that they were acquaintances. I think that they probably supported each other throughout the years. But as far as them being close like that, I don't think so. But you never know with people. But one thing that I did not like that Gucci said was the comment about her not being there at Selena's son's funeral. She wasn't around. She doesn't remember seeing her. I understand that she was trying to prove a point, but you don't have to bring up her son. That's sensitive, and that was just too much. Like, she shouldn't have went there. She shouldn't have added that into it. You know what I'm saying? That was just uncouth, and it was just insensitive at the end of the day. She shouldn't have said that. Honestly, truly. Well, in the comment section of said video, Sanjay had a lot to say, as well as Selena. Let's get into what Selena had to say first. She wrote, "You thought I was weak because I'm nice, but I'm way stronger than you think. I've been, sexually schmalted. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Drugged, beaten, kidnapped, abused, physically and emotionally, belittled, lied to, lied on, hated on, talked down on, cheated on, set up, disrespected, discriminated against, seizure, stroke, and had to learn how to write, speak, and walk again. Lost my best friend, biological parents, the parents that raised me, and lost my only son. And I'm still standing strong with 10 toes down. So if your goal is to hurt me, it's going to be very hard to do, especially with lies. And if you continue to throw shots, make sure it's Casamigos with a glass of champagne on the side. It's the weekend. Smooches." Okay, I like the little ending. That was cute, girl. But see, this is my thing with Selena. Everything that she said, in this comment, is valid because she's talking about her life. But from what we saw, in my opinion, on Friday's episode, she started with that lady. That lady didn't start with her. You started with her. You created this drama. So don't try to act like somebody trying to hurt you. This wouldn't have happened if you wouldn't have started this on the show. This is my thing. Now let's get into what Sanjay had to say. She wrote, "Baby, the lies she's spreading. When Bring It aired, my mom and dad were still legally married. They didn't get divorced until it was time for him to marry Shantae in 2018. That's why she stuttered on that part." Well, Gucci did say that they were divorced. She did say that. But I'll give her credit because right before that, Carlos had asked her, were they still married? And she said yes. Then he asked her, so I want to clarify, when they were filming Bring It, they were trying to make it seem like they were still married and in a relationship, but they were really divorced. And then Gucci said, yes, they were divorced. So I don't know if she got confused or what, but she did say that they were divorced. So Sanjay got you there, girl. She continued with, "Shantae barely cooked. As for homework, I did the homework and helped my sisters with their homework. And if we couldn't get it, we went to my mom, Selena. Shantae ain't ever helped with no homework. We were always back and forth from our mom's and our dad's house. Shantae didn't do anything for us. My mom was always in the picture. Bring it. Girl, bye. Meanwhile, your own daughter felt neglected by you. Combed our hair. My grandma did that as well as our mom. The only time this woman has ever did anything was if my dad asked her to. And of course, she did it to please him. With Bring It, the production never cared who SoGucci was. That's not our fault. Wasn't nobody hiding it. They just wanted my mom, us, and my dad. My dad should have spoke her up if she wanted recognition on the show. I agree. I said that. Regardless of Bell Collective seasons, if she was that involved in our lives as she says that she was, she'll know that us, our mom, and Latrice are close and have been going to her events since forever. And I said that I think that it's a thing where they were going to her events, but I don't think they were close. I still don't believe that. As far as the baby shower, didn't she interact with my mom? So all of a sudden my mama didn't say hey to her, which caused SoGucci to walk up to my mom and Tambra knowing she was about to be disrespectful. Well, nah, Sanjay. Now we watched it. Tambra called her over. She just didn't walk over there on her own, being whatever. Tambra called her over there. They spoke to each other and she walked away. Your mama called her back. Okay, so we're not gonna act like your mama didn't start this now. She never walked up in my mom's space and been rude like that. So it most definitely wasn't the show that got her acting the way she did. The show got SoGucci being bold and just doing stuff she ain't never did. They love to knock Bring It, but clearly she wanted recognition from it. She been throwing shade at my mom for a long time, since before Bring It, but it's always behind a screen. She wouldn't dare do it in my mom's face, but all of a sudden she got this platform and thought it was going to save her that day. You get in somebody's face and suffer the consequences. This show got her head big though, because without my dad, she wouldn't be rocking no designer. SoGucci never loved us. She claimed she loved our dad, so therefore, and she put claim in quotation marks, by the way. She claimed she loved our dad, so therefore she did anything to please him. And I didn't say, Mama, why did you do that? I said, Mama, what happened? Because I knew SoGucci did something to make her mad. She was a stepmother to us, just like off Cinderella, an evil stepmother. In the interview with Carlos, SoGucci said that she heard Sanjay after the altercation say, Mama, why did you do that? But Sanjay claimed she said, Mama, what happened? I don't like the fact that Sanjay is trying to put all the blame on SoGucci when clearly her mother was the one that instigated and started this. And this is why I don't like when kids get involved or when children get involved, because, you know, it's going to be biased. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they're not going to say, well, my mama was wrong, this, that, and the third. She's not being truthful because your mama started it. Point blank and the period. That lady didn't say nothing to your mama. You know what I'm saying? None of that wouldn't have happened if your mama wouldn't have called her over there and got smart with her. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that she doesn't want to admit that. You know what I'm saying? Now, we weren't there when, you know, SoGucci was around when they were kids or whatever the case may be, for her to call her an evil stepmother, this, that, and the third. But I'm never going to forget that last season when they all had that sit down, it was admitted that she spent more time with them than she was her own daughter. So I feel like there's truth and there's lies being told. It's just unfortunate that all this is happening because this is a real true life family. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that they got all this infighting now. It's just stupid and it's not worth it. It really honestly truly isn't. JJ also did an interview with YouTube channel Millie Chun TV where he cleared up a lot of things, and this is some excerpts from that interview. You all can watch the full interview over on the YouTube channel Millie Chun TV. That's MILLICHUN TV. Here we go.
Started tonight and going to finish next week. How do you, just you, how do you feel about that?
Well, me personally, like I said, my ex never act the way she did. They have always been in places together where they was even over my sister's house and she had a nice party. And basically my wife got done and then my ex was sitting there dancing together, having a great time. So I'm going to be honest with you. I think my ex might get in a feeling sometime. And I think, goddamn it, you know, it's a lot of things that I probably don't hear or know about that might cause her to feel a certain kind of way. And you know, I think got down in Latrice and Cliff got problems going on themselves. And when you got problems going on with you, you want to bring stuff in so you can got down and basically got down it, get somebody else. Now let me break it down to you. I just said misery love company, right?
I heard you.
If your household sit there and it's messed up, and every time you look up, you're arguing, you're fussing, you're fighting, you're getting grabbed on. They sit there, got there and follow you to the club because you can't go nowhere by yourself. You got to get permission. Got there and just go to the toilet to wipe your ass. My thing is, don't you think they want to mess somebody else up? So my thing, you got to look at it. That ain't nothing but a mind game. They feel like my wife probably got a weak mind, and they feel like if they can throw that salt and drop that, then that'll make my wife start feeling some kind of way and start causing confusion between us because we're a happy couple. But it didn't work that way. They tried it, but it didn't work. So everybody in Mississippi that know me know that goddamn dog right there ain't gonna hunt no more. That dog got there and ran away a long time ago. Ain't no love there. I appreciate my ex for giving me such a beautiful children, but that's all it is too. Now they probably been living that lifestyle too. But the thing is, like she thought I was a scratch off, and got done. She learned that I was a lottery ticket that got away. And when you see another person got done it living a luxury life, and if things not going right like you want it to go within yourself, then that's the type of jealousy that we're talking about right there. It's a totally different jealousy. It ain't got nothing to do with SoGucci being jealous of her, just looking at her or whatever the situation might be. It got a lot of different things. Like I said, was doing far as trying to hook up with them. I guess that was her storyline so they could be together.
Okay, now this is
what I was told. Because my thing is, she wanted to get married. Might of fact, got done it. I mean, a person that don't want to get married ain't gonna get married, is. So she telling me one thing and telling another man that trying to got there and get in them draws another.
Oh, okay.
On the same page as me. They always say, what you hang around, what you become. I woke up every morning, fix breakfast, take them to the bus stop. Go pick my workers up, drop them off on the job, then come back to the bus stop, pick my daughters up, take them got done it to get a little something to eat, then taking them tutoring if they need to got done and have a little tutoring. Get her son, take him to football practice. After I drop my daughters off from practice, then come back, got done it from my son picking up from football practice and going to my daughters, got done and getting there, coming back home, getting a meal together, and then got down and sitting there, got down and making sure they got their homework done 24/7. You think I wasn't burnt out? Man, let me tell you something. I didn't got there and realize how tired I was until I finally got my children in the car and I sat down in that goddamn couch and they drove themselves to practice, goddamn it, for the first time. And it's like something came over me while I was sitting in that seat. Like now you have done your job, and it's like a wind of energy just came out of me. That was number God came.
Well, the man has spoken and he had a lot to say. I'm going to actually go and sit down and watch that full interview. Like I said, it's over on the Millie Chun TV YouTube channel, MILLICHUN TV. Yeah, he's pretty much backing up what SoGucci said, that, he was there to help raise those girls, do all of the heavy lifting, and how tired he was and all he did and how Selena was cheating. What shocked me the most was him claiming that Latrice and Cliff basically brought Selena on to the show to cause problems in their marriage in order to keep the spotlight off of Cliff and Latrice's failing, troubling, problematic marriage. That's what I was most shocked about. So we're going to see some contention between the two old fellas at the reunion, honey. This was juicy, honey. Selena will be at the reunion too as well. I wonder, will the girls be brought in? Like, child, this is about to be a reality show within itself, just with them. Like, give SoGucci and them a spinoff, child, because this is a mess. This is a mess right here. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section, who y'all believe? Y'all believe in Selena and Sanjay? Y'all believe in JJ and SoGucci? Like, y'all in the middle, y'all don't care? Let me know down below in the comment section, child. And be honest and truthful. Don't be biased. Be honest and truthful about your opinions. And remember, it's just an opinion. It's a reality show. We don't know these people, okay? Calm down. Y'all make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button, you guys. I love you, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.